fallacies and contradictions. Of course we'll cave in or be just from time to time. But if we only keep count of our dissatisfactions, then the winds will never saint in our favor. When we feel like crying at night, let's cry until overtaxation die. When we yawn into a wall, we used to need to die a defiant part. Since our life is limited, let's keep fighting without giving up. We keep on searching for the very meaning of our existence, and that is precisely how we have to live our life. In this world full of disease and facade, no one wants to get hurt. So we try to look good by letting others yawn past us, claiming that no one will ever understand us. If you wish to be understood, then open you yourself. Start by accepting the feelings hidden in your bones. To believe is to say one another's warmth and pain, well searching for the meaning of our encounter. Let's keep straightening overboard. Since our life is limited, I won't release your hand, keep in mind. Together, let's keep searching for the very meaning of our existence, and then together let's live on. We keep on searching for the very meaning of our existence, and that is precisely how we have to live our life. In this world full of fallacies and contradictions, of course we'll cave in or be just from time to time. But if we only keep count of our dissatisfactions, then the winds will never saint in our favor. When we feel like crying at night, let's cry until overtaxation die. When we yawn into a wall, we used to need to die a defiant part. Since our life is limited, let's keep fighting without giving up. We keep on searching for the very meaning of our existence, and that is precisely how we have to live our life. In this world full of disease and facade, no one wants to get hurt. So we try to look good by letting others yawn past us, claiming that no one will ever understand us. If you wish to be understood, then open you yourself. Start by accepting the feelings hidden in your bones. To believe is to say one another's warmth and pain, well searching for the meaning of our encounter. Let's keep steadying overboard. Since our life is limited, I won't release your hand, keep in mind. Together, let's keep searching for the very meaning of our existence, and then together let's live on. We keep on searching for the very meaning of our existence, and that is precisely how we have to live our life. In this world full of fallacies and contradictions, of course we'll give in or be just from time to time. But if we only keep count of our dissatisfactions, then the winds will never saint in our favor. When we feel like crying at night, let's cry until over the dry. When we yawn into a wall, we used to need to try a different path. Since our life is limited, let's keep fighting without giving up. We keep on searching for the very meaning of our existence, and that is precisely how we have to live our life. In this world full of disease and facade, No one wants to get hot. So we try to look good by letting others yawn past us, claiming that no one will ever understand us. If you wish to be understood, then open you yourself. Ah. Ah. Start by accepting the feelings hidden in your bones. To believe is to say one another's warmth and pain. Well, sourcing for the meaning of our encounter. Let's keep steadying overboard. Since our life is limited, I won't release your hand. Keep in mind. Together, let's keep sourcing for the very meaning of our existence, and then together let's live on. We keep on sourcing for the very meaning of our existence, and that is precisely how we have to live our life. In this world full of fallacies and contradictions, of course we'll cave in or be curious from time to time. But if we only keep count of our dissatisfactions, then the winds will never saint in our favor. When we feel like crying at night, let's cry until hello, good evening, konbanwa, and I'm sorry for being late. Kumenasai for being late. So as you know, I was supposed to have a job interview today. But you know what? the one I was supposed to have a job in the vibe with. He never ended up calling me, so it's just like, did I miss something? Let me double call. No. Let's see. No, I don't have a missed call. And wait. Yeah, no missed call, and he said he was gonna call me like 2 hours ago almost, which is the reason I'm late, even because I was waiting for him. And then he doesn't even call me at the time he said he was gonna call me. And I even asked what happened, and no response at all. Like, why? Like, you give me a time for your interview, and then you don't call me. Like, come on. Like, this only tells me one thing. That the job security isn't even serious. Like, why is he giving me a time and all if he isn't even if he isn't even gonna keep up with what he said? Like, he said he was gonna call me at 5 o'clock, and now it's almost 7 o'clock. Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to vent it out. I'm sorry. I normally try to avoid venting too much, but I just had to. Anyway, so actually I have a little question because so I was watching the latest episode of Oshinoko. I have no idea how many have watched it, but you know Oshinoko, the one that basically focuses on the entertainment industry at Japan, including the dark and ugly side. And for the ones that doesn't watch it, so well, it's currently at season 3, and season 3 have a bit more focus on the cosplays and VTubers too. And let me tell you this, that episode teased me how strict it can be in an agency, both as an idol and as a VTuber. And I'm just gonna tell you this, after hearing all that, I'm just like, yeah, I think I wanna stay in the. And then there's this VTuber at Ushinoko with someone finding a very old video from the time when she wasn't a VTuber, and she actually showed her actual face while streaming, and it ended up being a toxic one because, well, you know, it happens some years, we all make mistakes and all that. But somebody had to talk up her past, and let me tell you that it wasn't exactly the best one. It was back when she was a bit toxic, and she used to get cancelled for it. And I was just like, that just made me feel perfect. Like, I was just like, oh god, not the cancel culture. Because I'm gonna be frank with you all. I don't really like the whole cancel culture. Like, if you don't like someone, that's okay. But you don't have to force to make others feel the same. Like, you can keep it to yourself. Is it really that hard? Anyway, but that aside, so how have your day been? And also, since the weekend is soon upon us, have you been having a good week so far? For me, it have otherwise been a good week. And do you have any plans for the weekend? For me, I don't really have that much planned. And today we're gonna be playing some Tales of Cold Steel 4. But before we do that, so today I'm 86% pony, and I'm also 69% delicious. Oh, and by the way, I learned another new thing yesterday. So yesterday I learned that there is a certain vocal exercise that you can do if you wanna improve your voice. It's basically called the meow training. And how it works is basically something like meow, 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 or something like that. Because apparently that's a very good vocal training. So I'm gonna try to keep it up daily. Anyway, and also for the question of the day, what's the most interesting conversation you have still done? It's a by the way certain too. But for me, it's a little talk about my co-workers being like, Putin is invading, and I'm just like, huh. Anyway, so I can't really think of anything else to talk about, and well, since today is a Friday, you probably wondering what I'm gonna think today. Well, I tell you. So today I'm gonna have some apple cider with grapefruit flavored apple cider. Kaja would love that one. And I'll be mixing it with some plain youth soda, cappuccino assassino, which makes a clear reference to Naruto. If I could use, actually, if I can solve you, hang on. Oh no, I used to tell you, but he's wearing this heightened leaf headband from Naruto. Anyway, but it's a soft drink with raspberry and cotton candy flavor. I mean. So let me try that one too. Okay, yeah, that one is also tasty. A bit too much of a candy taste for me, but otherwise it's a good one. So let me actually mix them up now. There we go. And let's see how they will taste like if I mix them. It's actually an excellent taste. You could actually make a good cocktail of this one. Anyway, let me just launch the game quickly here. So last time at the Cold Steel 4, so did we make it to... So did we make it to... Okay, the name escaped me, but we are Sutherland, that I can say, and we apparently gonna try to make use of a Ballad, because if we do it right, then Ballad might actually help us, since we know that the Alfin is with him, and someone else. We don't know who that other one is, but it might potentially be yours. It's just a prediction of mine. So here we go. Let's get to the gaming then. Well, I noticed the last stream, so did I have no oh yeah, we was at Sound Arc. So hopefully we'll keep that up today too. And hopefully my capture card have finally stabilized. Anyway, so let's see. We have no side quest going on. And I did finish the second Ion here last time too. So I'll be heading to the cafe and the inn now. So in we go. And let's see how it's looking here. Damn. What am I going to do? Why var det question att jag needed for to live in work? I mean, business isn't exactly booming, but to do this as we started to make a name for ourselves. It's too much, damn it. Yet then compared for sales with my wife, I'm actually used to holding her back. If things continue this way, I wouldn't be surprised if she loses the patience with me. Ha ha. Ha. I'm starting to think I'd be better off as a soldier. Honestly, she don't ever get mad at you. It's not like you can help it. I think that in his own way, even Kaiser Dice was feeling the tears of hosting being banned. The boating's main has even lost its luster lately. It's awful, man. The only thing you can do is wait for someone to accept your job as. What's that about the job at? Apparently, NASA's finished its training and has been sent to Titescape. He said that even though he's wearing the uniform, it still doesn't feel yet. He can't set foot on a battlefield with that attitude. He'll get picked off by Calvadian tubes in no time. I don't like the idea of a colleague dying. Maybe I should write him a letter to give him a piece of my mind. Well, you should try to encourage him instead, if you ask me. Anyway, let me use the yes up here. There we go. Let me use... Okay. And I'm gonna keep looking here. So let me go up quickly. Doesn't really seem to be anything here. Yeah. So let me speak with the guy here. I mean, not that, what am I saying? I can't believe it's been so hard for me to get in those. Just where are those roots? Oh, that's Fiona, Elliot's sister. Hey, isn't she? Yes, we met her in the cathedral back when we infiltrated the city. Heh, you did you? When I used over before, I didn't come near the old capital. Talk about a miss. Well, you can make up for it now. Wait, what? You guys? Haha. Hey sis, it's been a while. It's been forever since we've been able to get indoors. It's good to see you all right. Yep, they're siblings. What? So they found the door? I see. I was right when I thought I'd seen that hardcore before. Elliot? Is that you, Elliot? It's really you. I can't believe it. It would start with a K heart. Wait, it's gotta be. But it is. Good to see you, Fiona. Let's just say a lot has happened. And by that, a very lot.
エリオットの姉のフィオナ・クレイグよ。でも以前出会った子たちが話に聞いていた新7組だったなんて。
Yeah, it was a shame that Elliot wasn't here at that time.
これも女神の巡り合わせかしらね。
Yeah, no better than never. So you, Elliot's big sister? I ought to have yet her to say back during the Civil War, but I suppose my memory must have failed me when we met. Must be fate we met like this. When I became a prisoner and came to the capital, she helped both me and Sarah out at dawn. I remember that. Me and Jen have met with her several times since the Civil War. Yeah, the fact that it only took a single day in night to use the capital made it easy to meet up. Yeah, and it also wasn't that far. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to see her since I left for the Pien's campus though. We've all been so busy, there's been no time for niceties, but I'm glad to see you are all well. Class 7 went missing, and then before I knew it, both of you were caught up in the chaos. It's a relief to see you again. I'm sorry I made you worry. It's fine, Yelly. All that matters is that you and Class 7 are okay. Now, if only I knew what was going on with Father and Nate Hart. Oh yeah, you was Nate Hart's friends. I know those names. General Craig, who commands the 4th Army Division, and the Lieutenant Colonel Nate Hart, who was in the same class as my brother. came back. You did say something about trying to go to Diagno Fortress, didn't you? It sounds like sourcing for Elliot. Is it the only reason you came to St. Ark? That's right. Indeed, I haven't been able to get in contact with Father or Neidhart for some time. Inspections in the area around the fortress have gotten very strict, and I haven't been able to make it to second them. Even with more on the horizon, it is a bit concerning for them to go completely incommunicator. Yeah, that's true. They're usually good at staying indoors. I think the answer lies in why security has been strengthened so much around the fortress right now. Yeah, maybe it has some connection with what's been going on at the main zone. What do you mean? Well, we're trying to find a way to get there. As a matter of fact, Yen explained that individuals from Deuce and the Imperial family are on the host arrest at the mansion. I can't believe it. Fiona, do you have any more info that might be useful for us? I certainly did gather a lot of information while trying to find out about you. But I'm sorry to say this is the first I've heard so much as a whisper of what you just told me. I see. Absolutely nothing? Then that in itself is conspicuous. Yeah, it is very strange indeed. It's not the sort of thing that they broadcast, but it means that secret doesn't sit right with me. Yeah, there is something weird going on. There must be a reason why. I just have no idea what that could be. The clock's ticking, people. Let's just get moving and see what we can find out. Yeah, you're right, we have a time to keep. I think that's our only option right now. Fiona, I'll see you soon. Take care of yourself. Of course, the same goes for all of you. Be careful. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know and I'll do whatever I can. Thank you. Well, I'm sorry that Elliot and all of you are safe. Please let me know if there's any way I got to be of help to you. Let's get through this together. Thanks for offering to help. Don't put yourself in danger, Fiona. Now before I could only get in touch with Father and Neidhart, I'll keep in going after them at the fortress. Well, let's go to the central square then. And, well, there is something there too, so let's see what's going on over here. Eokin and the others home. Well, we pulled it off somehow, but I feel like we didn't quite click with the audience. Yeah, I hope that the end make it worth their mind. After coming out this way, we had so little time to prepare. It's no wonder we gotta keep it our best. Let's contact Sully and the others in Yagueland. Could it be that they are from Arkansas? Sully? Sully. I've heard that name. Well, I mean, she is a celebrity, and you have met her before, in fact. Wait a minute. You're the performers from Arkansas? Yes, we are. Why do you ask? Haven't we met before? Yeah, we have. Yup, I'm from Gospel too. Last time I went home, I fit in on one of your horses and got to know Sully. I see. Now that you mention it, I do remember Sully being something like that off. Gotta say, it's nice to join into people from Gospel when we are in a pony proper. Yeah, I've heard of Arkansas. They are pretty famous theater tube of in Gospel. Yeah, they are actually one of the big ones. During the infiltration mission, we met another one of the members of ourselves. So, what brings you guys to St. Urgh? And how come Sully isn't with you? Sully and the plea are on the way to Yaguel. We had to make a little detour to Marquis Hiam's mansion. What for? The mansion? Yeah. Pintoin ayon la Maya up till a bit ago, but then we got requested to come here to put on a private performance. I do seem to remember having heard something of that nature. Those of us that made the idea seems to be scattered ayon to fit it in. We stand for the most part. And the reception we got wasn't bad or anything. But people did say they would like some music to accompany our act. Well, you didn't really get most of our sounds to prepare. I see. These people get what they want. You say that the Margaret summoned you. Was there anyone else there? Yeah, apparently he's really into the performing arts right now. He sees all the bands, performers, and dancers from all over the place. You know, considering Elliot, we might have a chance in that case because I want to put it behind him of him to be interested in Elliot then, because Elliot is certainly talented as a musician. Is that so? If we can't satisfy our audience with just a dance, then we will fall flat as performers. We need to gain to our absolute limits for when Ilya and Yixia get on. Yeah, we'll have to dive right into special training when we get back. Count me in. I'll whip myself in the same right with you. I'm rooting for you guys. Oh, and say hi to Sully for me too. Thanks. With resort to you start. See you later. Well, we might actually be able to make use of this information we used to got. No, this might be just the thing we need. Elliot must be thinking the same thing as me now, an opportunity. Elliot, I might have something, but I want to preserve my idea before I tell you. Well, if you're thinking what I'm thinking, then it might actually be a good idea, yes? Anyway, so let's go to Nobel District now. And head over there. Basically, right in front of the main zone. My quest here on the main zone is ahead. You gotta get in before, right? Yeah, it was a well guarded. That's right. And with the impaired defense still around, it likely be difficult to get close this time around. But there must be a way inside the somehow. Well, I have a good idea.
うるさい。わしを誰だと思っている。
That sounded like Ballad. Oh, I hate the fact that I was right. That's... We haven't seen Marcus Ballad since all this. I told you! I'm only heading out to do an inspection of this so-called spinning doll. It shouldn't be an issue for me to do so. Sold it? Please leave inspections and all the public duties up to us. We are civilians to that and will handle all of it. We need you to do the duties only you can do. Yeah, I can see that he doesn't really like it. We could actually make use of that. But to do this, I stamp useless paperwork every minute of the day. This city is way too boring. There needs to be a casino or a nightclub or something. What is he? A spoiled child?
うるさい。やめんか。もう退屈は嫌なんじゃ。
He is a baby in an adult's body. Still, we won't be able to enter that way. Oh, I'm speechless. Well, that's just the way he is. Oh, he's not what I thought he'd be like. Yes, and the Imperial Defense Force is treating him cautiously despite his supposed as interim supervisor. Well, he certainly doesn't act like one. Yet, it seems like it's the Imperial Defense Force that's exerting authority. I think I'm starting to get the yell picture about how sound art, Marcus Ballad, and the Imperial Defense Force function together. Yeah, if we can just get past that, then well, we do have a good way. Alright, we've got an idea about what's going on around the town. Yeah, Ballad isn't acting independently after all. It's merely a figurehead. It's the IDF that has real power here. Yeah, I figured as much. They're calling out the shots and no one can even hold them responsible for what they're doing. Almost makes me feel sorry for Ballad. Well, I don't really feel sorry for him. Well, either way, we need to get inside the mansion. The issue is how. Well, we didn't find a good way. How about that? I have an idea. Oh, really? Let's hold it. Haha. Well, I can't guarantee it works, but it is the word of the eye. Is there somewhere we go talk in private? Well, didn't we have a place for that? You're right. Best to avoid prying us. We could go to the temporary guild office in the residential district. Does that work for you? Well, it is a good place, yes. But before I do that, I wanna see if there's any side twist I can do now. Yep. Okay, now I can do the side twist. Because I did remember that those two seem to be in a kind of duel. So let's see what's up. What do we do now? Even if we got a Dane in this situation, I'm not sure we'll be able to get him back on form. We took it all into some races together. I missed the so it don't out like this. Oh, those two look familiar. Excuse us, is something wrong? Yes, we will lose the overbeloved horse. I had a feeling. Or to be more precise, he ran away. It's the first time I've ever seen a case that dies like this. I see. You guys must be with the lines, right? That's exactly right. What would you timing to see someone acquainted with Urgh? I actually have a friend in the yachting group you supply horses to. Aye. I think I heard about that before. So it is you guys. This isn't the best time for catching up, Albert. Yeah, you seem to have a duel. Oh, you're right. We have to get the auditor and look for him. So your favorite horse ran away? Did something spook him? We don't fully understand what happened ourselves. He certainly looked scared, but we saw Eustace was anger in him too. To be honest, he's been acting rather strange lately in general. I'd say his whole shifting mood started about a week ago. Yeah, just out of nowhere, he let out this super loud whiny and went used to totally crazy. And then he pulled it straight out of town. I can't understand that. I'm going out to find him. It's useless, won't it? Cause the dice has gone out of control. If he sees you, he'll hurt you. Yeah, that sounds like Twilight. From the sound of things, the horse must have fallen to the coast. If that's the case, this situation will be rather difficult for them to manage. If we used horses from mines before, we should try to lend them a hand if we can. I agree. If you accept this quiz, you will not be able to leave the North-Southern Highway for some time. Well, let's do it. Why don't you leave the source for Kaiser dies to us? Given the host condition, I can't make any guarantees, but we'll do our best to bring him in. Are you sure? I don't want to put you in any danger. Don't worry about us. We're far more used to danger than you guys. Yeah, and we have experiences with horses too. the meantime, we try to think of a way to get him back to normal. Wow, you guys say there are something else? Meet me back. Let's head out on the North Southern Highway and start looking. Well, let's go then. No question is... Oh, okay, I haven't been here before. Well, in that case, I will take my time to explore while I'm here. So here we go. Oh, an enemy. Iron Vice, are you multiplying insect monsters? Physical attacks only barely scars its impressive Kaya boss. Well, let's see what I will go for her. Okay, yes, and plus it too. Then I go for... Let's see. Okay, I got the speed then. There we go. And then our speed will be good. And there we go. Now to finish you off. I like it. Then let me go this way then. Alright. And I also saw this one off. And then I go and deal with the wolf here. Okay, I missed that it. Anyway, let's see. Attack dog. A violent dog monster that used to block mountainous areas, but now is patient enough to attack passers-by on highways. Anyway, okay, I can't get blast hard then. Okay, why do I keep missing? Oh, you was confused. Anyway, you are so clever, and there we go. Okay. And then I go ahead and... Okay. Well then, let me use Jason Fire with the good. And I'll go over here then. Well, that one did some damage. Anyway. Then that is... Then gonna have to use art here. Yes, Nemesis Iron Dose will be good. And there we go. Yeah, that was good. And there we go. Okay, what happens with Jan? He's not getting his stone out of fasaden. Kan vi alltså bli det här? Där vi går. And then I'll go ahead and stop you här. Well, där vi går. Much better. And we can see här. Just gonna hoppa another one här. And then I use Demon on Say. And I follow it up with Crimson Slash. I like this will be good. And we let's finish this off then. There we go. Anyway, some artifact is coming up now. Be right back and see you in 3 minutes. I can't hold your voice crying for me, it's crying out my name. I was acting tough by saying that I don't team because it's scary to lose my team. I have a feeling that by abandoning my team, I'll be able to make up for something else. Tuesday is the determination to chase after intangible things like business or love. I can hold a voice crying for me, stand up and fight. Don't deceive yourself. Cry for you in order to answer your voice. I know cry out your name. I replaced my lack of self-confidence with kindness. I have a feeling that by giving up, I'll be able to stop hurting others. When we completely accept our pain and hardship and start to understand each other, Tuesday will be born. I can hold a voice crying for me, don't yawn away. I will hold you everything tightly. Cry for you, wanting to answer your voice. I know cry out your name. Let's never forget the fact that we can be healed by overwhelmed of contact and sadness. I'm hearing your voice crying for me. It's crying out my name. Cry for you in order to answer your voice. I know cry all the you
さてとさてとさてと
Alright, I'm back now. So let's keep exploring when we looking for the horse.
いつでも行ける
So there is something in here. A cruel some. Let's actually take a little look. Stand plus 40. Let's see. Okay, I know it's not really. Actually, no. I'm gonna. Let's look at us. Maybe he can make use of that one. Yeah, here you go. And then let's keep looking here. And I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna fill my drink up a little more here. So there we go. Alla. Anyway, let's back at the act now. Now that I have filled my drink up, I'll be going this way. So here I am. And I go ahead and deal with you. Yeah. And I go for the little use on her.
私の番だな。
Anyway. Okay, I think I'm gonna actually. Yeah, I swap you out with the Elliot will be good. So let's see what I go for her. Okay, so then it is then.
ノクターンベル。行こっか。
And then I'll go for a sweet hat. Only you left. And there we go. Now let's keep going hard then. This way we'll be going now. I go this way. I am. Let us go ahead and deal with you then. Okay, just gonna have to wait for you to turn. I say. I did not tell you to go to me. I told you to turn iron. Good boy. Good. You good boy. You little good boy there.
排除する。
Anyway, as I about, I go ahead and finish you off.
俺の番だな
Anyway, let's see. And here we go.
さてと。
And then I go for a blue Lula Pin eye.
し
And then let's okay. Let's use them as S här.
行こっか
And then I go ahead and finish you off. So what will you do now? You will do nothing. And then I'll keep it going then. Anyway. Okay, so... Oh, I see the horse. But we have to be careful because it is extra aggressive. Is that what I think it is? Yeah, it is definitely player Matthias. That does explain its violent behavior. It's eating the black player Matthias. This must be the horse we heard about. Fan out and see it out yet. Too late. It spotted us. It appears this task will not be simple. Ha! Someone's for sneaking up on it. Come on, let's go. Yeah, let's keep going after it then. Anyway. Okay, be careful. Huh?
強敵発見警戒してください
Okay, that wasn't enough, but if I do it like this, then I will be able to get the triple advantage. There we go.
気をつけて
And just like last time, I used the AC fire. And then... There we go.
崩れた
もらった
Let's see how then. Oh yeah, I forgot the last time. Don't die. The third beast once you appear his to his foot, awaken from his long slumber. You once more terrorize the land. Then, here I go with Demon Onsen. And now I have a serial order on. This means that I can actually use Amadon hard enough for that extra UC damage. And I used that to use a part of the essence. There we go.
続けていくよ
And I know that he's weak to Vine, so let me go ahead and use Royal Toast here. Since I have Stereo Art here. There we go.
行くぞ
And then I can use Volley-Nest Steel here.
砕け散れ
There we go.
もらい僕の番だ
And
ね
then let me use another Royal Toast
私
here.
の番だね
And then I go for the ice side here.
とどめ
I like it.
戦
There
闘
we
終了
go.
先に
Now then, let's see what's in this chest.
せい
It is a royal chest, huh? Well, at the very least, now I have it registered, so I can go back to this one later. Anyway, so let's move on here then. Oh, I almost missed that one. Some sapid soul. Okay, the horse went over there. Anyway, let's still... Okay, now there are so many enemies here. And there we go. Oh. I fucked up. Anyway. Okay, let me go after you there. There we go. Okay, the hitbox was smaller than it looked actually. And some blood here. And then I ate that here. Okay. I actually forgot. Well, that's fine. And then I go for blue lullaby. Of course I miss. And then I know the sweet hair then. And then I go for yet another game blood. And now let's move on here. Let's see. Okay then. And there we go. Now I go ahead and deal with you. Super miss. Would you? A giant butterfly monster that can mimic human speech. Some sources claim to have spoken with a specimen. You know, that's actually quite interesting. What? What was with our super miss? Well, whatever. Like, what happened there? And we know the street had it. And there we go. I know the game's not hard now. And there we go. Okay, that's actually really sweet. Anyway. So let's keep going here, and they eat that the first here. I like it. Anyway. And there we go. Stonefly, an insect monster that nests in your midst. Due to the life in a harsh environment, it causes yolks with its tough mandibles. Anyway, and here we go. With a little flash here. Let me swap you out with Altina, it will be then. And what will I go for her? Let's see. Okay. They are too far apart, so I just going to this then. Of course I need. Anyway,
排除する。崩れた。
and there we go
追加し
then.
ます。さてと。
Let's see. Okay, you weak to mine. In that case, I use oil toast här, which is your art. And there we go. Now then, yeah, let me go this way then. There we go.
いつでも行ける。
Alright then, I also be second on second this one. Okay, let's deal with you now.
こちらの先生です。
Anyway,
排除
the
する。
you solve disease 3,
私の番です。
and then I go for the you not have.
そこです。
Of course I need,
僕の番だね。
and then a critical to Lula be had.
行くぞ。
Thank God, as noted by the foremost that I can only see directly forward, no one can stop its source. Anyway, and our Kingston start had
今だ。続けていくよ。
私の番だね。
Okay, now to finish you off.
私の番です。いや、
And here we go.
えい。
I like it then. I just keep attacking her
追撃します。
and be it all. Now then. Well, I'm just gonna go. I'll go this way first.
ふふん。
There's a
お
theater
宝発
here. Okay, Seoul Cannon R.
いつでも行ける。
Anyway. And now
さ
let's do some fishing now.
それ。
And let's see what I can get here.
逃げられたか。
But I was waiting for the nothing happened. But
それ。
anyway, let's try
か
again.
かった。
There we
期待
go.
できそうだ。
Now they have to do it like they usual way. And then here we go. Alright. I managed to get
まず
it.
まずだな。
Okay, that one is really looking good. It was a good catch actually I made that.
いつでも行ける。
Anyway, so let's keep going then, huh? Okay, there's a bouncer soul out here. Of all the places to find it. Anyway, I could find them. That's... yeah. Is that a Goliath? Yeah, it is. I think it's the Imperial Army's latest model, a Goliath Noir. But what's it doing here? Maybe they are hiding it. I might be hold up for this. The Mossa Panzer sold out a band Pesok and had to be their commission. This was the big. So that's how it is. Norway. I find myself reminded of that particular event at the Björn's campus. Oh yeah, it did happen, Altina. Yeah, and so the voting was planned by certain people. Yeah, Osborn most likely had a hand in that. There's no way it was used som genom malfunction. It does not appear damaged in any way. If you would like, I could perform a more detailed analysis. Well, it doesn't hurt. Let's just hope nothing bad will happen this time. Are you sure that's a good idea, Ali? Yes, it got a malfunction and put you in danger again. It'll be fine. Let's believe in Aldina. Yeah, let's hope it doesn't go like last time. It will be fine. I won't fall under its influence like last time. Whatever was controlling it before is gone now. Some days still remain as bugs in the control system. Glamusulas, Arcadia's mood. I will be posting the irregularities. I require your support. Everything will be fine. I will succeed. Yeah, I hope you will. Because it will actually be good if you can get a control of it. So it's not working fine now. Yes, because of its malfunction has been removed. I will also deleted any remaining bugs in the system. We should be able to make full use of it in battle. Well, about the time for Altina to get her own bounce result. That's amazing. You're so awesome, Ali. You did a great job, Altina. Taking it with us might be a little difficult though. Maybe if we use Valma, we can summon it only when we need it. Yeah, I think that works. Well, let's do it like that then. We'll be counting on you, Altina. Of course, I won't let you down. She seemed quite excited. I'm glad that went well. Okay, so Goliath and Urgh. So it's basically like all the other ones from earlier. Anyway. Anyway, so let's keep Kevin safe to the horse now. And with Altina getting her own bounce soul now, which is actually a big, a huge improvement actually. Making us all the giving us more opportunities in what we can do now. Because the more we can do, the better. Anyway. Okay, let's deal with. Okay, you was too far. Anyway. Well, let's keep the fighting going then. With a get flash här. I'll be flashing for you. And then I will get the moon up in here. And of course I miss. Anyway,
ブリューナク起動
Gina kommer av här. Okej, den tar till finitur av.
僕の番だね。やっ
En där vi går. Inte då bara kunna typ gå in här. Yeah, I'll be going up här now. Alright, and then this way. Yeah, I'll go that way later.
せや
こちらの先生です
But first, before I do that, I do wanna explore first. And I unlock the bell here.
ノクターンベル
行きます
And then I go for... Let's see. Okay, let's go for a view now here.
リマです
And there we go.
いただき任せ
And
て
then I go for a view here.
マイル
And of course I miss.
は
Uh-oh.
私の番だね
Then whatever, it do be like that.
さてと
Anyway. Well, that is almost the last thing.
戦闘終了
And I'll keep going past them. Anyway. Now let's see about if we go this way. So let's see then. Okay, I can't keep going right the way here. Anyway. And there we go.
チャンスだね
And
排除
I
する
go with a little speed again.
俺の番だな
And then I wanna go for yet another get last. Of course I miss.
さてと
Anyway. Let's see then. Okay, I swap you out with materials here. Let's see now here. Okay, verification service is good.
隙あり
さてと
And then I go for okay, a Ballad will be good.
リマですいただき
Here we go. So what will you do now? A fireball. Okay, that one really hurt.
任せて
Let's go for a brief hand.
たまいよ
Then that was a miss.
さてと
And then I go ahead and heal again here.
崩れた
And there we go.
追撃しますこれで終わり
Okay, when I do the healing,
やったね
okay, I can do the healing from here. Oh, that one goes to APK, a new capsule, always sweet. Anyway, Let me just get some healing done quickly. Just give me a quick second here. Alright, now it's looking much
生
better.
き返るな。
Anyway. So let's keep going in here. And
さあ
just gonna deal with you quickly.
畳みかけるぞ。
And have we go with, let's see. Okay, up here like it then.
ブリューナク起動照射
There we go.
そこです
Up to this then.
私の番だね
And after that, I'll be using my speed here.
崩れた追撃します
Alright. And now I wanna use. Let's see. Okay, let's go for game then. Uh-oh.
あ
And then after this, I use authentication there.
逃がしはしない
So that's what we need to know.
玉井よ
Okay, that was a miss.
お返し玉井よ
Get another miss here.
崩れた追撃します行こっか
And then I go for a sweep
排
here.
除するお返し
What will you do next?
玉井よ
Now to finish you off.
いや今です
And there we
い
go.
ただき任せてせい
Alright, here.
追撃します
So what will you do next?
救護しますありがとう
And when it do feel like that. Anyway, let me heal Altina here.
助かります
Yeah, that was decent.
私の番だねせい
Anyway,
俺の番
okay,
だな。
and a critical here then.
今だ。もらった。
行きます
Okay, let's go for Avalon Hard then here.
行きます
Alright, and we it
敵
all.
集団を撃破
Now we start keep going. Anyway, so let's see what's in here.
せい。宝箱か。
In baited yeho. Actually, I'm gonna take a little quick look. Let's see if I can play start one for someone. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, that's good. And then I shall keep going over here. And let's take a look. Alrighty then.
いつでも行ける。
Well, I'm gonna check this way first. Technofortress is up ahead. We'd better keep away for now. Yeah, at least until we can learn what's going on with my dad. I'm worried about him, but we need to concentrate on getting into the mansion right now. Yeah, for now at least. Anyway, let's deal with you, huh?
一歩も引いてなるものか
And then I go for Gazing Fire
突
Hand.
撃時。レッカ
And
変わってくれ。
引き受けよう。
let me go for lawyer här and use and let me use lion yours här. There we go.
私の番です。
And then after this, I'll go for. Let's see what I go for here. Yeah, I go for Urgh, yes.
行こっか。
And then I go closer here.
俺の番だな。
Hang on. Golden bomb. A beautiful shiny bomb that hides in the shadow beyond the monster. Contains a great deal of sapphire mass. Okay,
あとは任せたまえ。
let me swap you out with my gears and use. And I use both the drive here.
の結界よ。
And there we go.
任せて。
And then I swap you out with them. And I use them on stage here.
行くぞ。
And then I can go for. Yeah, and now I go for Ballad here.
ラスイング。今だ。
And there we go.
追撃します。行きます。
And then
バトンタッチです。
now I go
任
for
せて。
Yuna here and use.
時の結界
Can
よ。
it still be like that? Not anymore second to for the start then.
僕の番だな。
I used to split you out with the tree in that case. And there we go.
チャンス。
Let's see now.
お返し。
Well then.
お返し。
Well then. You ended up helping me there.
行くぞ。
And
突
there
撃
we
し
go.
熱か。
行こっか。
Let me actually go for the eye cyclone here.
やあ。はあ。とどめ。
There we go.
お返し。
俺の番だな。
And then after this, I use. So actually, I can finish you off with a normal attack. And then I'm gonna keep going hard then. So let's see what's in this chest now. Okay, I saved that one for later too. At least I have that one memorized too. This usually leads to Heimdall. No need to go there right now. Anyway, okay, let's back at the jacket and to where the horse is. Anyway, the horse will get to a dead end if it keeps going that way. And that will be a good chance for us to catch it. Anyway, so I'm just gonna back there a little. Just back there in her and a little more. Okay, they just bombed, I see. Well, anyway, I just ignore them. Anyway, here we are then. Defense affair. I wonder how long it's been like this. It looks like it was only bought off recently. It hasn't had any time to get used to. And to look at this, beyond us, it's got to be from the horse we're looking for. Looks like it cannot be 30 yet, so don't follow it yet. We can let it go around like this. Yeah, everybody should prepare for anything. Anyway, so let me keep going here then. Anyway, but yeah, we're making good progress with this side quest. Having done some exploring while we was at it. Anyway, of course you turn around as I get close to you. Anyway, okay, there we go. No one is gonna finish you off.
速攻で決める。排除する。
And a little sleep happen.
行くぞ。
Then I'm so glad I had.
崩したぞ。いただき。
There we go.
とどめ。
Okay then.
俺の番だな。
Then I'm gonna finish you off.
私の番ね。はっ、せ
And defeated.
い。よし、これで大丈夫。
Now let's keep going hard then. And now we're going this way now. And here we go. Well then, are we going over here next? I like
畳みか
it.
けるぞ。
And a little sweet high.
チャンス。スキュリ。行くぞ。
And then I go for a little sweet high.
後期。いただき。よーし。
And then, okay, let's go for Yemi's last high.
前に。
I'm gonna finish you off. I think I was gonna finish you off. So, anyway,
危険度低下。
and then I'll be going over this yonder. Well, and here I am then. Material you don't know här. Just waiting. Okay, there we go.
速攻で決める。
And then let's go for yet another sleep here.
崩れた。スキュリ。私の番だ
And
な。
then I go for a few so clever here.
後期。い
Here we go.
ただき。私の番ね。
I won't believe. Never mind.
セットストライカー。
In that case, I just go for a Yemi's last here then.
俺の番だな。
And then a Vincent's last here.
行こっか。
Now to finish you off.
危険度低下。
Here we go. And again, I'll be going this way now. We getting closer and closer then. Just a little more, huh? Wait. Off. Okay, I missed that one. I'm just gonna back deck quickly. Just give a little quick second as I do the back decking. I completely missed that one. Would it do be like that? Anyway, not gonna take long. Use a little back decking here. There we go. Yeah, I know exactly where what I missed. I somehow missed that one. Don't really know how I managed to do it, but I didn't look careful enough. But it do be like that. I can see how I managed to miss it. Anyway, gotta be careful here. I might be able.
天敵必殺行くよ
I accidentally misclicked. Anyway,
行こっか
and let me use a sweet hand.
排除する
But actually,
崩れた
if I take this them, I will be able to take all of them.
逃がさない
So there we go.
参る
Anyway, and then let's see how. Okay, here we go.
崩れた
Very good.
いただき私の番だね
And then I go for a
排除
big
する
hand.
チャンス隙あり任せるがよい
And then let's go for
そう
a little sleeve hand.
崩したぞ
And there we go.
いただき私の番だね
Here we go.
チャンス
Alright.
隙あり
And there we
各
go.
種ステータス
Now I'm just gonna get a little healing down. So give me a quick second. Alright.
一
Anyway,
息つ
so
けた
let's see what's in here. Well, you can never go beyond with some new materials. You can never go beyond with that. New material is basically like the Yale's version of this, and you can never go beyond with this. Okay, that was a bad comparison, but you get what I mean, I hope. Yeah, I know you get what I mean. You definitely get what I mean, don't you? Anyway, so let me just keep going, Adam. I'm gonna keep going forward. And we soon done with this one. Just a little more. Then here I am. No, yeah, this is a dead end, so we got the horse now. We got to go on it. I'm quite curious as to what a theater of a black player guess about an animal. Well, you are about to find out. Everyone, get back. Yeah, I feel good as most. The horse turned into a monster. But he stopped in transformation. Yes, almost like a ghost, I'd say. We can talk about it later. We need to strike before it escapes. Yeah, here we go. It doesn't even feel like the same quest, but we might still be able to set things right. Let's hope so.
相手にとって不足はない。
And okay, I'm just gonna fill up my thing quickly. Hang on. Okay, that will go in have been filled up. Now then. Then let's see what I'll go for here. Well, I'm gonna start by going on the defensive here. As I get everything set up. So let's see what I go for. Yeah. Let's start with this. Anyway. Yeah. I'm thinking what I want. I think I'm gonna have with gold. Anyway. And then have it all then.
任せて。
I'll move over here. Then there's the stallion, a horse owned by the 9-sided group, is mutated into a racing monster after eating Playumakias. Well, I'm gonna start off by using Bastion here. There we go. And I got a little more speed then. Henry,
私の番だね。
let me know.
ここは
Okay, no
任せ
one
た。
saw it from my gears here. And then actually, never mind. I was thinking of something of it. Oh yeah, let's go for mine to play it actually.
任せてくれ。
And then I go ahead and use the post that I've had.
砕け散れ。
There we go then.
任せるがよい。
And then I'll go and attack her.
行くぞ。進まない。
And there we go.
任された。せい。
俺の番だな。
And then I go for you
頼んだ。
now her. And I use a quick star now.
時の撤回よ。砕けて。
There we go.
私の番だね。
And then now let me say to again and use Demon on Saint her. There we go.
行くぞ。
Okay, now I can prepare myself.
行くぞ。
And here we go.
僕の番だな。
And then, okay, I'm gonna switch you with me yet again.
任された。
Have we go with another one?
行こっか。
Anyway,
任せるがよい。
and then okay, I go ahead and attack with materials.
食らえ
Oh, I actually did a misclick here.
甘いよ。
That was actually a big misclick on my side. Anyway, whatever, I'm gonna go full forward here. So, how we go? Misclick to happen. It is what it is. Anyway,
任せて。
so let's see now. So what will you do next? Yeah, I switch you on with Laya. Anyway. And then let me actually go ahead and use speed up here. There we go.
任せて。
And then after this, I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
行くぞ。
And then I go for another hit of her.
許さる。
And we, okay, just a little more.
キャッチ。やー。パシッと。ダメ押し。リー
There we go then.
ルセイド。
I like it. And then I go for. Okay, let's go for the Phoenix Blade here. It might actually finish you off if I do it right. And there we go.
その程度
And we don't.
精進する。
よし。やったわ。
まだまだこれから
Anyway, so an art break is coming up now, so I'm gonna go be at the back and I see you in 3 minutes. I can't hold your voice crying for me, it's crying out my name. I was acting tough by saying that I don't team because it's scary to lose my team. I have a feeling that by abandoning my team, I'll be able to make up for something else. Tuesday is the determination to chase after intangible things like wishes or love. I can hold a voice crying for me, stand up and fight. Don't deceive yourself. Cry for you in order to answer your voice. I know cry out your name. I placed my lack of self-confidence with kindness. I have a feeling that by giving up, I'll be able to stop hurting others. When we completely accept our pain and hardship and start to understand each other, you stand will be born. I can hold a voice crying for me, don't yawn away. I will hold you everything tightly, cry for you, wanting to answer your voice. I know cry out your name. Let's never forget the fact that we can be healed by overwhelmed of contact and sadness. I'm hearing your voice crying for me. It's crying out my name. Cry for you in order to answer your voice. I know cry out your name. And I think I'm back now, so let's finish this one then. It's calm down a bit. Instead of the what song we do, so we finish it off. What is it? Wait a minute. Do you mind if I try something? What is it? This song. Oh, I see. Well, since it was a yes and it might actually work, miasma is disappearing. Oh, it worked. It seems calm now. Is the horse back to normal? It's hard to believe, but yeah, it looks that way. I'm glad that worked. Calling a ghost with a song? I never thought such a thing could be possible. To be honest, I wasn't sure it worked, but I figured it was worth a try. Nice job, Elliot. Yeah, that's very Elliot-like. It feels like we witnessed a new miracle path today. Haha, thanks. At least now we can face its owner with a clear conscience. Guys, let's make our way back to St. Urgh. We need to get the Kaiser dice back to Nines as soon as possible. Yeah, glad we managed to save Kaiser dice. I can't express our thanks enough to you all. You brought the Kaiser dice back to us safe and sound. Oh wait, I forgot to mark it down. There we go. Anyway, he's went back to his bright old self. How did you blink him alone? Haha, well, we not completely saw ourselves. He's a little sketched up, but I don't think he has any serious injuries. Jag, with a little yes, he'll be up and galloping again in no time. Thank you again. Thank you so much. I'm gonna pay a lot more attention to Kai's eyes from now on. I think that'd be for the best. Yeah, and it's sort of also keep an eye on what it's eating. If there's anything else, just let our friends know. We will really go to work together at a time like this. Dude, we do live in difficult times as of late. With that said, you freely use nice horses as much as you'd like. And that one's done then. I'm going to pay extra special attention to Kai's eyes from now on. I want to take on the summer races again together. I can't express how grateful we are to you all. Please feel free to make use of any of the 9 horses. Anyway, so let me just up and then see if I can buy any new armor. So that means, hang on. Alright. Now I'll be resting up here. And then I'm just going to the vape shop quickly.
生き返るな。
So I'll be going up here now. Here we go. And let's see now if I can. Let you see if I can buy any good ones for anybody here. Let's take a little look. Let's see. Let me see. No, it doesn't really look that way. Anyway, in that case, let me use the save quickly then. And then let's see if there are any more side quests we can do. Let me see here then. Is there something else or not? Doesn't look that way, so in that case, well, let's have our meeting then. Well then. You had some sort of idea for how to get into the mansion, didn't you, Elliot? Yeah, that's right. You ready for me to get into the details? Once you enter the Kildebrand's office, the main story will progress and the investigation of the town will conclude. Please note that all quests and sub-events you have yet to complete will disappear. The battles ahead might be difficult. It is recommended that you be fully prepared before proceeding. Well, I'm more than ready. So let's see then. With that, Jennifer orders entered the temporary Kildebrand's office. They then settled in and listened to Elliot's idea. A performance? I had a feeling. Yup, That's what I came up with. Sneaking into the mansion won't be no easy feat. So what if we call the Marquis Ballad himself to let us in? Do you think we could pull that off? Well, remember that we have Elliot with us. He do summon dances and other performances to the mansion. And the Indian supervisor has apparently been just stressed as of late. So it's a way to let him blow off some steam that the Imperial Defense Force turn a blind eye to. The power of music just might come to for us after all. Alright, well our best thought on that is with you, Elliot. You're kind of famous at this point though. Isn't it risky to put yourself out there? Yeah, it actually is. It is. I might speak out like a sore top and etiquette apprehended by the Imperial Defense Force if things go south. But you will do it regardless of. But I want to have some faith. The Empire is being attacked by the forces of conflict and the ghost, and it's stagnating as a year-old. But music can't be bought by everything. In fact, it's told to get fierce life back into all those resistance. Oh, Elliot. Well, all the more years on them. So I more than accept the chance to perform. None of you have to take this risk. If it goes well, that's just perfect. But even if the plan fails... And here we go again. Let me stop you right there. You started to sound like Instructor Yen. Well, that's saying a lot. We're going to help you out no matter what. Only now do I understand the beauty of the performance I attended. Enough has been campus, but matters now is how much of a success this turns out to be. You can't think that we'd let you go it alone. That's right. I'll be silly with what little I can do the performance too. So let's do this, Elliot. Guys, thank you. I guess it was kind of beautiful of me to use to skip over you guys like that. Alright then. Yeah, you will be playing the lute assembly, right? Yeah. I mean, at least when I've had a stand since the Civil War. Well, that's better than nothing. Well, with the army we got on the line, failure's not an option here. So, step 1, we find instruments for everyone. Step 2, we hold a huge rigorous scam season to get you all on the same level. And then, alright, I feel sorry for you all now. I remember now that Elliot can actually become a different person when it comes to music. Wait a minute, that's not going to be possible on such a short time frame. He's even more overpowered than last time. Yeah, I remember all about that. First, most of us we thought as he snapped into high-strung pant little mood pretty quick. Haha, consider this the sharpest edge he has. Well, we're not going to get anywhere without some level of skill. Unless the Stellar consort probably won't even be a flip on Ballad's yard.
だったら私が手伝わせてもらおうかしら。
boost there. Oh, Fiona. Fiona? Sorry, I didn't mean to stop. I know it's been a while, but I think we could still harmonize well together. After all, I did accompany you on your last record. In that case, thanks. Now I'm feeling confident this performance will go off without a hit. But if we really want to make sure,
Altina ちゃん、風の噂で聞いてるよ。
oh yeah, Altina is good at music
すご
too.
くいい声してるんだって。
Yep. You're not escaping from that one. Everyone tell Hetty to cut the all score. They received permission from the Archbishop and got to work on their plan. Well then, let's get something in done then. My desire to shop has used to dried up lately. I can't get my mind off what's to become of our further. Huh? Yeah, this is actually a good idea indeed. I was wondering what you was gonna go for, but this one is from Sky, and they all seem to be enjoying it. Okay, it seems like we managed to get their attention just as a plan.
以上、黒ウサギと赤毛競争楽団でした。
A good
ご清聴
name.
ありがとうございました。
Yep. I would like to say that it seems like we did good. Bravo! That was just splendid! What a pleasure! Such marvelous music goes straight to the heart in uncertain times as this. Indeed, it's like it saves away all of my own ease. Excellent job! Thank you! That was amazing! Yep. And then I take it that they're gonna let the ballet know. Somehow, we made it through without issues. I had no idea what to expect of the end yesterday when I was instructed to sing without any prior warning. Haha, sorry to put you on the spot. I just had faith you got on with it. Yeah, you were amazing, Ellie. You held your own just well for having two professionals beside you. That's right, great work, Altina. You really made the most of the principal's lesson. Yeah, that you certainly did. Thank you. If I think I owe it to do more than used to have. You've grown so much, Elliot. I never saw in the path of music would be the perfect choice for you. Oh well, thanks, but I'm still got a lot to learn.
ご歓談中失礼する。
Ah, that was quicker than I expected. Let's
我
see
ら
now.
は猿お方の使いのものでな。先ほどの演奏感服させてもらった。
Very good. That's what I wanted to
つい
hold.
てはぜひとも頼み申したいことがあるのだが
Well then, mission success then. Genom the group were led away by Marquis Ballad's dupes. They were hosted into the Marquis mansion through a back door without the IDF noticing. Good, good. Everything is going according to plan.
失礼します公爵閣下例の方々をお連れしました
Well,
おお待っておったぞ
well, let's see now if we can actually negotiate with Ballad.
そなたらが噂の楽団の
それではごゆっくりと
So you remember also clearly.
何かあればおっしゃってください
He seems like he wasn't really expecting to see us. That most I can tell.
待つがいい
Too late. It's used to you and us now.
クラウソラス
Well, oh, I see what you did. So all the sides can't hold now.
シャオンフィールド展開完了即興ですがうまくいきましたね
Yeah, it was a great success.
これでしばらくは外に一切声は漏れませんよ
Yeah. Now we can get the guy to do negotiation.
エリオットほどほどにね
Wait a moment. Your heart is different, but there is no doubt. You the awesome civilian. Nice to see you again, Marquis Ballet. I've fallen completely into your trap. I'm losing my thoughts. Since the downfall of the Imperial Provincial Council, it's been a downhill slope. Damn it all! So, what do you want? I was destined for great things, but now I'm nothing more than a mad puppet of the government. Wow, what's with the attitude? It's not getting you anywhere, that's for sure. Please release the imprisoned members of Tooth and the Imperial family at once. Tooth and the Imperial family? Ha ha ha! You're a fool! What do you mean? What do you mean? What I mean is, they are not hurt. They are not. Although it would have been splendid if we could at least get the princess when she arrived. So they are not high in the main zone then. I see. So the member of the Imperial family that's high must be Princess Alfin. Yeah, I figured as much. She was basically the only one left. Anyway, let me use fill up. Okay, there we go. Okay, that was the last of my thing. But she isn't her. Although, according to our intelligence, she thought we've been her. Indeed, we also expected her to be held in custody her. But on her journey we are taken from the capital, she made a stop over at a certain occasion. You wouldn't happen to know why. It was with an exchange student from Libreville. Oh, an exchange student from Libreville. That must mean a teacher. An exchange student from Libreville. That must be. En sit jag väntar på ett gäng. That means det måste bli att. So that's how it is. Tecknet foties. Tas vetään inte fått använda vision Arkaison. Well, there's no other way around it than we have to go to the foties. The group then eated from the mansion with Ballad promising not to stop the trouble on the way out the door. They returned to the temporary killed pens and after checking in with the makeup started discussing the next move. Well, then we have to get to the 40s then, but it's not gonna be easy. So we're going for the Economic 40s hole. Man, that was a big headache. Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, but it was still bad how willing he was to spill the beans to us, don't you think? Actually, yes. I could get the feeling he was lying. That might just have been his way of getting the advance. The crux of the matter is they holding Princess Alphine hostage. Not to mention Tita. Yeah, that's true. We have to assume that she'll be deported. The Mason has some sort of connection to Estelle Brights and in the Empire. Yeah, most likely. Is it at the Western? I do believe so. Now it makes sense why we gotta get in contact with Father Ornate Heart. Yeah, but I'm having a hard time understanding why they're keeping Her Highness and Rita at the 40th in the first place. Maybe they anticipating over arrival. Well, yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense, huh?
間違いねえだろう。
Who's her? Oh, isn't that? Oh, it's you? Yeah, it is an arcade. Arcade, you came?
サラから連絡があったら、
I see.
テート方面からあいつを探してたんだが、まさかあのでかい要塞にたどり着くとはな。
Are you telling us that you're gonna be joining us? You collected information from the RMP then?
ああ、ティータと工女は第4の監視下であくまで丁重に保護されているって話だ。
So it was the correct.
そしてそれを鉄道関係者とバラッドに口止めしなかったのはそういうことなんだろう。
Because they wanted us to go to the fortress. Well, if that's the case, well, we have no reason to sneak around then. We thought you to take the front gate then. You don't think? Are they testing us? Probably. They want to see what move class 7 will take now. That definitely sounds like that. Yeah, he likes to do things head on. And Nate hard to do. Taking a petty harm-free step up yours, those two. I guess my dad's no different. The Diagonal Fortress is the strongest base of the Imperial Army and located in the southern east of Arbonia. Infiltration and hostess retrieval will prove extremely difficult. The 4th Army Division is the Empire's most elite squad. The moment we can face them head-on. Well, we don't really have most of our swords now. We can't back it on from this now. They hold in Her Highness and Tita hostess as we speak. We have to do whatever it takes to see them to safety. In the content of the successes so far, both her and in all this. So what got to go wrong this time? I like the way you say it. Well, I plan on taking along with you guys. I've got a duty as Tita's garden after all. Plus, this ain't my first time breaking into a military fort. What's that device you got there? It looks like a walkie-talkie. I assume you have an idea of how to use it. Yeah, but it's got multiple steps. Just hang tight. I've got you all covered. Still, I wonder what that is. Is it a walkie-talkie or something? Anyway. Yeah, they look all prepared for us. Okay, I finished my thing. You must be the delivery people. Sound Art Express at your service. We will produce something from the department store. Must be something from Count Alt Hand. Let me have a look. Oh, I think I understand now. So that's the plan. Nothing out of the ordinary. By the way, have each of you received your draft cards? No, we're still in the class. We really logged out. You logged out? Is it not the duty of all young Imperial men to protect their country in time of peace crisis? How dare you make a mockery of your countrymen who have already been called to the front by calling yourself lucky not to join them? I'm sorry. I really didn't mean it like that. If you say so. Son, overpay your sensor is picking something up. What is the meaning of this? Oh, that doesn't make any sense. There's no way. There must be some mistake. That's enough out of the point of view. Just open the damn thing. Right away. Okay, now that's a classic if I've ever seen one. That's a classic. A cat? What's that doing in there? Sorry, it must have gotten mixed in with our shipment somehow. How can you mix in a cat? Well, whatever. Check the rest of the containers. Yes, sir. No, that's a classic. Cat aside, everything appears to be in order. I'll take it from her. You can take the cat with you. Thank you. Come on then, little cat. She is most likely not very...
昨日が冷えたわね。こんなことで呼ばれたのは尺だけど頑張りなさい、あんたたち。
No, that's the most classic one if I've ever seen one. Anyway, we did manage to infiltrate at least. Anyway, we inside now. We in. I'm out of breath. This isn't how I imagined it would be. I take it that the device you used blocked the biosensors from detecting us. After that what it was. Put it in one. The sensor blocker is a miniaturize version of an invention that can't father put together. You know, we did something similar a while back in Lipil, but that the black cat's little distraction came in handy too. For a moment I thought we'd been spotted. I guess we all the line. I'm still hung up on something with Alan back there. He thought me familiar with Celine, but he didn't even seem to recognize her. Good point actually. He acted all creepy when we saw him in your spell too. Something's got to be affecting his mind, like with those soldiers. They got no doubt. For now, we got all the things to worry about too. Yeah, like saving Tita and Alfin. It's strangely empty here, don't you think? Yeah, even if this is the treatment's ambience, you'd still expect some security around. Have you got a bad feeling about this? Well, we might as well keep going, yeah? We thought to be able to make our way up with you for that. Well then, let's be on our way then. Anyway, but I can't leave the way I went because we in here and we in. Right, what I was trying to say there. Anyway, I actually forgot to look at the slots, but hang on. I'm just gonna take a little... Let me see if I can open any leaves. Oh yeah, that was what I was thinking, open slots. Let me just take a look here. Okay, that's all the ones I can open for now. Oh yeah. I can't forget about taking a look at a gate now. So, for starters, I'm gonna look at his gifts. Dragonfall was actually the strongest aircraft back at the Sky SC. Yeah, a gate is certainly gonna be a powerhouse here. most likely not as strong as Yen and Lawyer, but he will definitely be stronger than us. That goes without saying, basically. Yeah, I had a feeling I would be able to sense his group. Yeah, I had that feeling that it was gonna be set with him. But let me take a look at his costume here. So, first and foremost, okay, he doesn't have anything that's unique to him. So let's see what I'll go for her then. Yeah, the color scheme doesn't really look good if you ask me. So let's see what I will go for then. Let's see her. What do I want to go for is the question. Let's see her. Let me take a little look at them. Let's see what it's gonna be. Let's see her. What do I feel like going for? I kinda think I know what I want to go for. Yeah, I think actually I'm gonna go for Sogel States here. And then and then I think I'll go for this. And then what else? Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go for mainly Bucula Mason. And then I'm all good to go now. So let's go then. Well, let's begin then. I had a feeling there was a waiting us.
来たようだな。7組。遊撃士も一緒のようだ。
That sounded like Nate Hart.
エリオットも必ず来ると思っていたぞ。
And that's Elio's father.
父さん。
ナイトハルト中様。
I figured as much they was waiting for us. And that's Alfin. And Tita. So they all never we was us. So that's how.
アルフィン殿下ですね。
So they can actually see us from here.
ティータも一緒か。
They can see us, but we can't see them.
リーさん、皆さんもよくぞご無事で。
Yeah, you seem fine
殿
too.
下の方こそ心配しておりました。
アガットさん、本当に来てくれるなんて。
Well, not really.
足りめえだ。言ったろ。絶対駆けつけるって。
Yeah, he
殿下たち
actually
のこと
did.
は安心するがいい。こちらで丁重に保護させていただいている。
Well, no surprise there.
あくまで要塞の客人としてな。
As ghost, oh, I see.
最上階の指令室にて待つ。
Okay, then I'll be making my way there
解
then.
放したくばここまでたどり着き、己の手で勝ち取ってみせよ。
You can count on it.
ただし、我ら第4機甲師団の本拠地、不本意だが人形兵器も紹介させている。
So the archaism
乗り
has.
越えたくば、君たちの全身全霊をもって挑むことだ。
I'm not gonna hold it back.
上等じゃねえか。
必ずや乗り越えてみせます。
Yeah, we're not gonna hold it back at
待
all.
っていて、父さん。ナイトハルトさんも。
私たちも負けません。
That we
絶対に。
will.
楽しみにしているぞ我が息子。そしてトールズ7組よ。
気をつけてください。皆さん。
We will.
女神の加護を。
It's good to know they are allied, but man, we suck at being stealthy. I thought we were staying pretty covert. It's almost like the Navy to becoming somehow. Anyone who knows us well could easily predict with the eye to just to the two of them. Yeah, in this way you predictable. It's bad enough that we're dealing with arguably the strongest army division there is, but we were also going to face archaism on top of that. No need to take them all on at once though. I can create a distraction to keep some enemies off you. That's. Hey, you gotta trust me a little, okay? I won't try anything too risky. Okay? You make so you doesn't get into trouble while I'm gone. Heh, so, have fun playing the decoy. So that means Fee won't be in my party. Okay, I'm losing my evade tank. Alright, catch you later. Still isn't that too risky. Don't worry so much yet, she can manage on her own. Yeah, an ex-Jaeger and base like her won't go down easily. Let's go to the command room while she's keeping our host occupied. Cody, it's good to have you with us, okay? It's the 4th Army Division we're up against. Be on top of your game, everyone. I'll gladly test my skill against them. You can count on my support.
行くぞ。ドレックノール要塞の攻略を開始する。
Have we go then?
頼んだよ。みんな。
It's just a saying that the fee won't be with us. But regardless, it is what it is. So we'll have to push through. Okay, that and we can't go that way. At least not yet. And they hitting us with a banger.
速攻で決める。
Sneak Kuneki, a small arc is equipped with a super machine gun. It keeps going fire from mid-range. Well then. What happened there? Okay, wait, now it's acting up. And let's go for Gale then. There we go.
よし。
Oh wait. Anyway, and then the next I go for okay, Tempest Edge här. How's it going on? And after this, I'll go for Blue Lullaby här. Oh, I missed. Let it do me like that. Anyway. And there we go. Still, okay. Still, this one is actually quite the bank. This Stone Gun team här. Anyway. So let's operate this one now. I like that. Well, now I can go that way. So I'm back here now. Something seems to be... Okay, they are waiting us, but we have to deal with them in that case. There you are, class 7. It's been a while, young Master Elliot. It's the 4th Army Division. This supposedly the strongest division in all of California, right? Yep. Haha, but yet you not call me young master anymore, okay? It's getting embarrassing. You won't let us do if I ask you nicely, will you? I'm afraid not. Genius specifically asked us to give you a hard time. Well, we're not going to turn back. One way or another, we'll have to get past you and you over your soul to my father. So I'm sorry, but we're not going to let you stand in our way. You will grown to be a fine, confident man. Not really. We'll be putting you to the test to see just what you're made of. As we face war with Galvan, a kind of poison of the mind has spread among the troops. Strange vapors have been turned on. We, soldiers of the 4th Army Division, proudly carry on. If you think we interviewed you will do us in battle. Since you're asking for it. Yeah, we'll set you straight. And of course, let's settle this. Engaging. Yeah, I do exactly what you asked for. So let's see how then. I'll start with a Gemini Blast then. There we go. And then I go for a Nocturne Bell här. Alright, and what will you do next? Armor vehicle. Alrighty. Yeah, no, this is good. Anyway, 40 division soldier gone. 40 Army Division soldier confidently engages any foe as a sharp soldier behind with exceedingly rigorous training. 4th Division Force, 4th Army Division soldier confidently engages any foe as a swordsman behind with exceedingly rigorous training. Phalanx G9, a mid-sized arcade equipped with 2 gunners. Its high mobility lets it cover a wide area. Anyway, let's see what I want to go for then. Okay, I go for a Gale then. Of course I missed that one. And then after this I'll go for I go for use my like blade here. And then let's go for Yemeni Blast here. Okay then. So that's what you'd be going for, I think. Just what I needed. Anyway. Okay, I know the Nocturne Bell had them. And there we go. Okay, I had so much for that, I missed. But I don't really mind that one too much into situation. Let's see what I go for here. Yeah, I'm just thinking what I want to go for. I think I do it like this. There we go. I like it. And then I go for Yemeni Blast here then. So it has to be like this. And there we go. So what will you do now? It looks like you're gonna go for some healing. Yeah, I had a feeling. Anyway, let's see what I go for this time. Yeah, I think this time I go for killing some last. And then, okay, I'm gonna swap you out with Altina here. And then, okay, you're gonna have to heal again here. There we go. You did a mistake. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, I go for a Yain Slash here. And there we go. Alright. That's another one done here. No, then what next? Anyway, let's go for another Yemeni Blast here. And then after this, I'll go for a Pionarch here. There we go. Alright. And then, what do I want to go for? Okay, I go for the best S here. And there we go. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll go for you actually. Now then, you're the only one left now. So, here we go then. What will you do now?
できます。
And I'll be going. Well, in this case, actually a better idea for me to use Matthias hat then.
そこだ
There we
僕の
go.
番だな
I'm just gonna finish you off here.
行くわよ。セットストライカ
And there we go.
ー。はっセッ
Of course I missed. And it will be like that.
食らえ僕の番だな
And we don't.
さ先に進め
Well then, defeated.
よし掴んだ
Well, they certainly didn't make it easy. Anyway, so yet another artifact is coming up now. So be right back and see you in 3 minutes. We're just getting started. I can't hold your voice crying for me, it's crying out my name. I was acting tough by saying that I don't team because it's scary to lose my team. I have a feeling that by abandoning my team, I'll be able to make up for something else. Tuesday is the determination to chase after intangible things like wishes or love. I can hold a voice crying for me, stand up and fight. Don't deceive yourself. Cry for you in order to answer your voice. I know cry out your name. I replaced my lack of self-confidence with kindness. I have a feeling that by giving up, I'll be able to stop hurting others. When we completely accept our pain and hardship and start to understand each other, Tuesday will be born. I can hold a voice crying for me, don't yawn away. I will hold you everything tightly. Cry for you, wanting to answer your voice. I know cry out your name. Let's never forget the fact that we can't be healed by overwhelmed of contact and sadness. I'm hearing your voice crying for me. It's crying out my name. Cry for you in order. Alrighty, I'm back now, so let's keep going. Your petition is well deserved. You might you stand a chance against the general. Let me ask you something. You mentioned a poison of the mind. As far as you can tell, is Alan being affected by it? And 1992 sounds like he's up and down into a completely different person. I'd assume so. It's been happening all over. Something about this war makes soulless absolutely change the behavior. You lot might just be able to... They passed out. They're all unconscious. What's happening with the army? Whatever it is, it only spells trouble. Let's keep going. Your main vigilant. You get that? Let's keep going then.
帝国軍最強の師団兵というか。
一人一人いつでもいける。僕たちよりも完全に上だ。
Yeah. But if we work together, then we can do it. Anyway, so let's keep going harder. Anyway. What the hell?
僕の番だな。
What is... Okay, why is it being bad again? Okay, I go for a Tempest Edge here. Anyway.
行くわよ。
And then... Okay, I Emily blast her then. And then after this, I'll go for a Beatification Cell then. Okay, now that was a good zone. Anyway. Okay, so that happened. Uh-oh. Anyway. Well, they separated, so I have to do it like this. Anyway, another Emily blast them hard. And then I go for a Beatification Cell then. Okay, Jens really been on lucky right now. Damn it, Jen. Anyway. There we go. What the hell, Jen? Bye. Okay, Jen. What was that about? Anyway. I'm gonna have to do this then. I did not appreciate that.
気分爽快ね。
Anyway, let's keep going then, huh? What's in her? Alright. Some more sepids then. Okay. I can see another hard battle coming up. But before that, let's go this way then. Well, okay, before I enter, I better prepare myself and get some healing done. Okay, yeah, now I'm feeling quite ready.
各種リカバーしました。
So let's... Okay, have we go then. Yes, they was waiting for us.
手加減抜きで行くわよ。
Yes, this is a good formation actually. It's a good potential formation. Oh.
行くぞ。
Sneakune art. A small society archives equipped with an eaten plate. It engages in melee combat at short range. Sneakune M. A small arc is equipped with highly sensitive yardar, allowing it to make wide attacks from long range. Anyway, let's see then what I'll go for here. Okay, let's go for a gale then. There we go. And then after that, let's see what I want to go for now. Okay, I go for a Jane slash here then. There we go. Then have to be careful. Uh-oh, not good. What now then? Okay, there ho. Anyway, gonna have to use Yakuya here. Well, at least they are wasting their dance healing. Okay, much better. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch. I will let a game take over here. And then, let's see what I'll go for now. Okay, speed it on. No, then. And then I let Naya take over too. Let's see what I go for here. Okay, yeah, I go for Azucleve then. And there we go. Well then. Yeah, we're doing quite good. And then I'm going for... Let's go for another Jane slash then. Anyway. Uh-oh. Not good. Let's see. I'm definitely gonna need to use a blue orchestra here. There we go. And then let's see then. Can I or can't? No, I can't. Then I go for a Kimson's last. And there we go. Not good. And we what now then? Well, let's go for another one here. Uh-oh. Så vatten av den. Men sen... Okej. I go for Altina här. Yeah. I noticed was att den kiosk på mig så då tog jag där. Okej, men sleeping time for kinda not a good time to stop här. Anyway, I'm thinking, I think I'm gonna switch to Elliot här. And then här jag går vid Blue Lula-biten. Anyway. And then let's see if I can get... Yeah, I go for Yeti and spin här. There we go. Okay, that one was definitely harder than the last one. So to be surprised though, since I had a feeling when I saw the formation. Anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna need to do some healing here. Yeah, this is much better. Anyway, I always want Yen to be at the fjord. Oh yeah, that was Elliot did gain a new craft, so let's see. Ah, I see. Anyway, let's keep going then. Yeah, I have to go in here. Well, so I have to go. Yeah, there is a yes to in here. So let's see what's in here now. Yeah, that's a good one, already. Now I'll be going in here then. And then I'll be going this way then. Let's see now. Yeah. And that's the next one. Alright, now now I can go to for that one. So let's make our way back then. Yeah. Back how we'll go to the event because we event in here. And here we are. Okay. Let's deal with that one first. Okay. Step yonder so. Anyway, it is a strong one, so no need to hold back. Let's actually go for Avalon hard then. No intention of holding back after all. And a bit down high. There we go. Step beyond that, an alliance against forgotten oil spaces. It says an ammunition based on the encounter. Yeah, quite flexible indeed. Anyway, Demon on Saint här. There we go. And then I go for... Yeah, let's go for Infernal Games so I can get all of them at the same time. Ally. And then now I'll be finishing you off. There we go.
もらった。
行くぞ。
Alright, and then I'll go for Lion use them and defeated.
悪は許さぬ。
各種ステータスよし
And we doing good here. Now then,
せいたいつでも行ける
so let's see what's in this one.
良さそうな宝箱だ。
Okay, Ixion Vault. Anyway, so let's keep going this way then.
そこだ一気に
Alright, now to deal with them. Let's see. Okay, I'm going for a Gale Hat. Oh, damn, that was a miss.
行きます
Anyway, and then after this, let's go for Leonard Hat.
よし。
And then I'll go for yet another Beat Dog Hat.
私の番だな。
Of course, that's the only one that stayed alive. Anyway, I'll be switching to Yuna then her
セットガン
at the corner mood.
さあ
And there we
先に
go.
進みま
Well then. And now on to the next section. Alright, we now are at the second floor. Well, if we push it over here, there is a save point incoming. But first we have to deal with them. Well, we have to push it over some more. But they got the first strike there. You missed. So let's see what we need to do now. Damn it. And what will you do next? Okay, not going. Well, hopefully I'll. Okay, damn it, Athena didn't survive.
すみません
行くぞ
Well, if that's the case, gonna have to switch to Elliot here. Even if it's a small, since it's Elliot, so we will still be by the storm.
させない
Anyway, there we go.
大丈夫？
感謝します
Yeah, that was good.
やっ
助かります
Ally. Yeah, I was right. Since it's Elliot, so it would still be quite strong.
俺の番だな。
Enemy. Let's go for a beat down. Oh wait. No, actually, yeah, I'm going for a beat down here. Yeah, I think might be better I do it like this. And here we go. It happened the way I was hoping.
私の番ね。
Need to prepare to switch out Elliot after this. And then I can have Yen go back and use his scale here will be needed.
2の方早く今だ。
And there we go.
続けていくよ。
Now let's
さて
see.
と
And then
ごめん。
yeah, I think I go for Yuna actually here. And have her use her Gemini Blast. And let's go for boss.
任せて。任せな。
If I have no reason not to use this hand. Okay, that made a big difference. Now then. Yeah, Fiona will actually be better here.
ブリューナク起動。
There we go.
そこです。
Yeah, I can easily build it back up here. Now let's see what you will do.
俺の番だな。
Okay, I'll use another piece on here. Ally.
こしゃくなこしゃくな
Let's see now. Yeah, I just have to go a little more.
崩れた。
深く
Yeah, it was a wise decision of mine to actually do what I used to do with that boss.
深く
Well, you're the only one left here.
俺の番だな。
So there we go.
行くわよ。
Yeah, I figured as well, so... Actually, since Elliot is a better caster, I'm gonna let Elliot go for his strongest one. Okay, yeah. In that case, the strongest one I have is Ayalados. There we go.
行くぜ
And then... Now to finish you off with
こしゃく
this.
な
相手
There
は
we
よし
go.
掴んだ。
Yeah. Me doing mighty good. Anyway. Now I have to go this way then.
なるほど。これは狭いな。
It is what it is. I have no idea what I tried to say there. Anyway. Well, before I... Oh wait, never mind. I can use Abico again.
気をつけて。
Anyway, okay, yeah. So I'm thinking what I wanna do here. Let's go for a knockdown bell actually.
どこよに響け。
Here we go.
ノクターンベル。
さてと。
And then I go for att försöka göra så här den.
起動フラガラッハ
行くぞ
And then let's use Demon on Sane. And now I'm gonna hit you hard again. Okej, vi tar Gale här. Alright. Uh-oh, not good.
俺の番だな
And then let's go for Wild Ace här. And then I'm gonna use the Diagon's Fall här. The exact same way as how I used him at Sky. I like it. Okay, you covered quite quickly.
俺の番だな
Actually quicker than I expected even. Enemy, here we go with a healing.
負けられ
Anyway,
ないみんな
各種ステータスよし
I figured that for start Yen was gonna be stronger than Arcade. I mean, Yen is kinda broken when he have Demon on the list activated.
あ宝箱だよ
Anyway
いつでもいける
Ojen ska say so. Just gonna take a quick look at that one. Stand plus 50 or yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let Yen have that. And then okay, let's see. Gonna look at you then. Yeah, and you can have that other one with plus 50. I mean 45. Let's see. Yeah, it was this one. Yeah, that was a mighty good one. Anyway. So, there we go then. No, that one's open too. Enemy. No. No, let's go. Let's make our way back then, since we can't proceed now.
しかし赤毛のクレイグかモルガンのじいさん以上かもな
モルガン将軍王国軍の縮小でした
Yeah.
ああ合力無双の王の槍が使い手と聞いてるな
Yeah, he is actually extremely
学院
strong.
長みたいな人が他にもいるんだね
In a way, yes. Anyway, we made the good Bukias now, so I'm just gonna let's see what I will do now. Just gonna oh yeah, I pressed the wrong one. Anyway, let me do some obligating here. Yeah, it's looking good actually. I like it then. Let's see if we can make any new ones. Okay, no we can. And let's see if I can get some new ones here, we'll see. Let me just take a quick look. Let me see then. me check to my equipment and all. Let's see how then. Let us see. Let's see how then. But yeah, the thing to remember about this one doesn't just start CP, only hope and yeah, only hope and EP, not the CP sadly enough. And that's I'm just gonna look through my equipment and all. Let's see how then. Let me see. Let's see how. Let us see. Let's see then how if I didn't do anything or not. We shall see in a little bit. So use tangle. Okay, doesn't really look like we will do anything says here. Just hang on here. Well then, let's see if I can do any upgrading or not. Doesn't look like it. Anyway, I will open new slots then. There we go. Okay, I have opened on Elliot. I'm just gonna look this Elliot again and do some changes on him. Let's see. He have a mind bond, but do I have any better bonds? Yeah, okay, I do have a mind G. And I also have EPG. And do I have EP code D? Okay, no I don't. Let's see if I can replace Kuya with... Well, I can replace it with Kuya R at least. And how is it with cast? Yeah, I do have cast D. Well, I wanna see if I can replace that one with something better. Let's see. Plus 8, plus 12, plus 16. Oh wait, no, actually... No, actually I thought I placed a bit something that heals. Wait, before I do actually... Actually, I might not even need to worry about that when I think about it. So in that case you can have that one. And as for this, let's see. Gonna have to look here then. Just give me a bit. Let's see. Let's see. Actually, I think giving insight will actually be quite good. I need to remind myself. Oh yeah, no I need. I'm gonna keep it curious. Yeah, this is the best one Elliot can have. With what I have right now, so I'm just gonna be resting up then. So all slots on Elliot have been on a lot. And I know exactly what kind of build I wanted Elliot to have. A cast focused build with some healing mixed in. Anyway, well, I do feel like that's gonna be enough for tonight actually. We managed to make quite some progress, but we still have a little more to go. But we're gonna keep going later, so I'm actually gonna be ending Steam here. So let me use to close the game here, and give me one quick second. We actually making really good progress, and by that I mean really good. Anyway, so let me just take a quick look and see when the next stream will be. Just give me a quick second here. So let's see when. So the next stream is gonna be at the Sunday, since I have launch tomorrow, with some Demon Souls. So, if you wanna follow me at social, here you go. And do feel free to join my Discord if you wanna hang out with the community when I'm not streaming. And if you are not subscribed, you can use this 8 message. Otherwise, you can use this one. And now, just give me a little bit and we shall see where we shall go for this time around. We actually making good progress here. Let's just see. Let's see what I do feel like going for this time around. Yeah, who's it gonna be this time around? We'll see. What do I actually feel like going for her? Let's see. Am I in the mood for this time around? Who do I feel like going for? Is the question. Let me just see. Yeah, trying to make up. I'm trying to make up my mind here. Let's see. Who shall it actually be this time around is the question. Well, let's see. Yeah. So this time around we shall go for peace, and I'll be seeing you all next time. Good night, Uyatsumi. As the blue sky was melting into the setting sun, I was gazing at the tide clothes with you. What kind of words should I have used in order to be able to convey my feelings? You gentle heartbeats from my back, you're stronger and stronger as time ticks by. Love, looking up at the sky, I feel that I want to